Hello everyone! Welcome back to SCP Roleplay. Today I will be going over a little bit of an SD tutorial, just so everyone knows what to do if they don't know what they're doing, like if they're brand new. So basically I'm going to be covering what your job is and like what your equipment is, and probably frequently asked questions. So, let's just jump right into it. Your role is to basically make sure that the Foundation, you know, this place, all of this, is safe. This can involve, like, SCP breaches, obviously, but that's more rapid response. So you're more like guarding tests and trying to stomp out any Class D breaches from happening. Or if they do happen, you're supposed to go in there and, you know, just... So, your main job is to secure the facility. It's your job to make sure that it's super secure. So your job overall is basically to make sure that the Foundation is safe to be in, even though it's kind of not. So that's your job. Now we are going to be moving on to your equipment. So when you first spawn in, you are given an M4 rifle with 5,000 rounds and a 30-round magazine. So it's a pretty decent gun, honestly. It shoots decently fast and, I don't know, does average amount of damage. And you can also get even more supplies and guns and whatever you need from the shops here. You see, you can just click and then you get all of this stuff. You can get a vest to try to make it so that you're more protected, a Glock as a side arm. You could get a Scar, you could get a Chris Victor, you could get a Spaz 12. I mean, you can buy a nuke, so... You know, you could like nuke the facility and that'd make it kind of secure, except you couldn't kill everyone. Though, so yeah, but you can get more stuff in the shops. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the final segment here. Frequently asked questions. So the first one I'm gonna do is do SD, recontain SCPs. No, that's rapid response team. It's a little more advanced on the teams, so that's rapid response. 2, how do you get the fancy berets and everything? You go in here and you can click on the different berets if you have enough XP. To get the first one, which is white, you need to have 240. You have to be a staff sergeant. And then it goes all the way up to the black one, which is at 900. Third one, what are the ranks and what are the XP requirements? So, first up is cadet with no XP. That's your baseline team. That's like when you first join, like when you go plop for the first time. Next up is private with 30 XP, then corporal with 60, sergeant with 120, staff sergeant 240, lieutenant 360, captain 420, major 720, colonel 900, and then finally general with the XP of 1,200. Alright, another question, does this vest count as the vest? No, this is just part of the uniform. It doesn't act as like a vest. You don't get armor from having this thing. And now, the final thing that I'm going to say. So, there's a big stereotype that security department is the people who join and immediately start shooting and like are awful and don't help at all. So, I mean, to help, you can just guard the facility. You know, if you see any chaos insurgency, stop them. If you see any like rogue Class Ds, stop them. It's kind of that easy. So, but I'm gonna end it here. So, thank you for watching, and good